Hello there, you are watching the English news program on Lào Cai television. In today's program, we will check out the following headlines. Outstanding achievement of students at Lào Cai High School for gifted students. Lào Cai completes public consultation on the reorganization of administrative unit at all levels. Lào Cai Iron and Steel Plant has secured raw materials to resume operations. Following other detailed contents, please join us in watching the program. At the closing ceremony of the 16th Outstanding Student Selection Exam organized by the Associations of Specialized High Schools in the Coastal and Northern Delta region in Ninh Bình Province, all 60 students from Lào Cai High School for gifted students who participated were awards.
Held over 2 days, April 21 to 22, the competition saw 2,148 participants from 46 specialized schools across the country, competing in 13 specialized subjects. Lào Cai Specialized High School had 60 students from 10 teams in grades 10 and 11 participating. Remarkably, 100% of Lào Cai Specialized High School's participants won awards, including 1 gold medal, 14 silver medals, 24 bronze medals, and 21 consolation prizes. These results affirm the quality of teaching and learning, as well as the steady progress of students at Lào Cai Specialized High School.
On April the 22nd, at the Mương Hung Market area, the Basat District People's Committee organized the launch of the 2025 Action Month for Food Safety.
Basat District currently has over 1,000 food production, processing, and trading establishments, mostly small-scale, distributed across most communes, towns, and periodic markets. Some establishments still violate food safety regulations. Issues such as smuggling, misuse of pesticides, veterinary drugs, and growth stimulants remain complex, and food safety in markets has not been adequately addressed. The 2025 Food Safety Action Month themed Ensuring Food Safety with a focus on collective kitchens and street food will see the district prioritize communication efforts to enhance the responsibility of local party committees and authorities in food safety management, as well as raise awareness among producers and traders about ensuring food safety.
Simacai district has approximately 1,800 ancient shanty trees, mainly distributed in communes such as Lương Thần, Quan Hồ Thần, Thao Chu Phin, and Nan Sin. There are highland areas with elevation ranging from 1,100 to 1,600 meters above sea level.
Due to a lack of full understanding of the value of ancient shan tea trees, many have been cut down by locals for firewood or left uncared for and unharvested. In response, the local agricultural sector has taken steps to designate protected areas, actively promote awareness, and encourage residents not to destroy the tea trees. At the same time, they have guided farmers on techniques for caring, harvesting, and processing tea into products.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 days of implementation with a democratic and urgent spirit, on April 22nd, the collection of public opinion on the proposal for reorganizing administrative units at all levels in Lào Cai was completed, with the consensus of over 173,000 voters representing households across the province.
In recent days, tourism service businesses in Sapa National Tourism Area have been closely following the policy of merging administrative units. Mr. Lê Đi Khang and his family are particularly interested in this policy, hoping it will create a significant breakthrough for Sapa's tourism economy and improve the quality of life for residents.
I find this policy very reasonable, as it will make communes and wards larger. I also hope for continued infrastructure development to meet the needs of the people, along with capable officials who can serve the public better. Administrative procedures need to be streamlined.
Despite challenges such as mountainous terrain, sparse populations, many ethnic minority households working far from home, and some communes with populations exceeding 3,000 households, Grassroots officials have reached out to every village, residential group, and community across 1,550 opinion-gathering teams.
We are very excited about the party and state's policy. When collecting public opinions, we saw that people were also very enthusiastic and supportive of this initiative.
The policy from the central to provincial and city levels on reorganizing administrative units at 2 levels is entirely correct and aligns with the people's wishes. We have synchronously implemented it across party cells, convened members of household group organizations to distribute ballots, and reached every household to gather opinions on the administrative unit merger policy.
After 4 days of implementation, on April 22nd, the process of collecting public opinions on the reorganization of administrative units at all levels in Lào Cai was completed. According to the Provincial People's Committee, 173,131 ballots were distributed. Of these, 99.95% were valid, with only 0.05% deemed invalid. The results show that 98.81% of ballots supported the establishment of a new Lào Cai province through the merger of Lào Cai and Yên Bái provinces, and 97.39% agreed with the creation of new communes wards by merging existing communes, wards, and towns.
After completing the voter consultation process, People's Councils at all levels will convene and finalize the proposal dossier for reorganizing administrative units at the provincial and commune levels, to be submitted to the competent authority for approval before May 1st, 2025.
Following the reorganization, the number of commune-level administrative units in Lào Cai will decrease from 153 communes, wards, and towns to 48 communes and wards. This represents a 68.22% reduction in commune-level units in Lào Cai province.
Ladies and gentlemen, according to the decisions of the Lào Cai Provincial People's Committee, Việt Trung Minerals and Metallurgy Company is permitted to use 194,000 tons of ore from the Quisa iron mine as raw material for production activities. On April 22nd, the transportation of iron ore to the steel plant to prepare for furnace operation commenced.
Early in the morning, large tonnage trucks were mobilized to transport ore from the Quisa mine to the Lào Cai steel plant. Before leaving the mine and traveling on provincial roads, these vehicles must be weighed and sealed to ensure they carry only the permitted load.
After 3 years of inactivity, the first tons of ore have been transported from the Quisa iron mine to the Lào Cai steel plant. The 194,000 tons of ore will be transported in 4 batches, each consisting of 50,000 tons. Ensuring a steady ore supply is critical for the steel plant to maintain stable operations and sustain production for 4 to 5 months.
Following the decision of the Provincial People's Committee, Việt Trung Mineral and Metallurgy Co., Ltd., developed a plan to transport this ore volume to the plant after fulfilling its financial obligations. The company committed to using the minerals for the intended purpose and implementing measures to ensure safety and occupational hygiene during production.
Our team is highly motivated, preparing the best transport conditions to move the ore to the plant as soon as possible.
The ore crushing workshop has completed repairs, inspections, and preparations for resuming operations. Over 40 workers have been recalled to work. The workshop's immediate task is to crush 100,000 tons of previously mined ore for transport to the plant.
The workers are thrilled. We're doing our best to ensure the production line runs smoothly and achieves optimal efficiency. After 3 years of inactivity, there was some rust and wear, but the team has completed repairs, and everything is now stable.
To date, all repair work at the Lào Cai steel plant has been completed, and over 1,000 workers have returned to work. The company has imported more than 10,000 tons of coke, and other necessary materials to ensure operational readiness. According to the plan, the Lào Cai steel plant will officially restart its furnace by the end of April.
Ladies and gentlemen, our program today is ending. Thank you for attention.